Hi everyone, welcome to our seed demo. I'm going to be making some seeded crackers. They are delicious. And we have just added one ingredient. It is a cup of pumpkin seeds, okay? So that's the first one. All right, it all goes in the one bowl, so you don't, it's so simple. I think I forgot to grab my sunflower seeds. That was still on the bench. Okay, your next ingredient is a cup of sunflower seeds, okay? So these are delicious option or alternative to crackers that you would buy at the store that would be full of, you know, salts and different things. Your next one is flaxseed. Where did I put my flaxseed? Here it is. So flaxseed is a simple little brown seed. It is also called linseed, and sometimes people get a bit confused. So we're going to put half a cup of linseed in. Linseed just provides those beautiful omega fatty acids, okay? So you're putting half a cup of that in. Can you imagine how nourishing this is for your body? We now have 3 seeds in our bowl. Okay, then I've got half a cup of crushed cashews, okay? So they're going to go in. So you don't want them tiny. You don't want them in a meal. You kind of want them still a little bit solid. We've got 1/4 cup of chia seeds. Those in, be careful, they go everywhere. And you're going to put 1/4 cup of protein powder. Just to get the protein component up in here. And 1/4 cup of almond meal. If you don't have almond meal, just crush some almonds up in your blender or whatever. I'm just being lazy. You could probably nearly put half a cup of protein powder, would be totally fine. Okay, that's pretty much it. I'm going to add some extra rosemary, so dried rosemary for a bit of flavor. So just a nice sprinkle of that. We've probably got about a dessert spoon. And I like to add some cumin seeds. Bit of a sprinkle. There's probably about another dessert spoon. And I also like to add a little bit of salt, so your herbamia, okay? Sprinkle. All right. So this is what it looks like. Just seeds. Whoops. Seeds, okay? That's as hard as it gets. You then add 450 mils of water. And stir. Okay, so that now needs to sit for a little while, for about possibly, you know, 15 minutes, because you want it to absorb the liquid. If it's a little bit too runny, just add a little bit more almond meal or protein powder, because that will help the absorption of that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think about that too well. But I'm going to show you. This is my tray. So this is the size tray that I'm using. It's like wider than me, as you can see. Okay, so it's a big tray. So what I'll do is once that it's absorbed, I'm going to press it into this tray. Nothing special. Flatten it down. You want at least, you want it. Where's my other ones? This is how thick they are. Okay, so you want it about that thick because it needs to be able to hold itself together. So you push it down and then you bake it in an oven. I'll pop all these instructions in our chat for 60 minutes, okay? I think I put it on about 160 degrees. So just make sure you set your timer on your oven and just bake it. Now, if you want it a little bit harder, just let it go for a little bit longer, but just keep an eye on the color because that will indicate to you when it's cooked, all right? And then just store in an airtight container. Now, I've tried all types of different things on top of these. The other night I had some baked sweet potato spread, like butter almost. And then I had avocado, a piece of avocado and tomato on top. So if you make these, I'd love to see your little creations, but they're a great lunch alternative. You know, I had them for dinner the other night with the sweet potato and that on because I was running really late. But I think you'll really enjoy them. So give them a go. Hey, Em, just saw you there. Any questions? No, we could all do that, can't we? Awesome. All right. Well, I will pop the message, this recording and then the recipe in the chat and let me know how you go. And I will put those in the oven and send through a pic shortly. Have a nice day. Let me just get a photo of our participants. Just write it down. Albert and Lucy. Enjoy the sunshine, Luce. See you guys.
Stay safe. See you later.
Bye.